This week, I let an AI life coach run my entire week. My mindset, my goals, even my emotions. And what happened honestly surprised me. First, some transparency. This video isn't sponsored by any AI company. I paid for each of these services out of pocket because I was genuinely curious about the results. I tested 4 different platforms, each with a different approach to coaching. The first was Pi.AI, which is marketed as a tool for having thoughtful conversations with AI. It was designed by neuroscientists and psychologists who wanted to build an AI that understood human nuance. Next was Replika, an emotional support chatbot that aims to mimic the experience of having a friend to talk to. Wysa is an AI therapist that uses principles from cognitive behavioral therapy to help you manage your emotions. Finally, I used Character.AI, where I could create a virtual persona, in this case a stoic philosopher, to guide me. Each platform had its own strengths and limitations. For instance, Pi was great at grounding me in the present moment. It never gave me direct advice, but asked thoughtful questions to help me explore my feelings and come up with my own solutions. Replika was better at giving me a reality check. Like when I told it I was feeling overwhelmed, it would remind me to take a deep breath and focus on the task at hand. Wysa was the most structured and goal-oriented. It offered exercises and prompts based on evidence-based therapy techniques and character. AI, well, it was fun to role-play, but the quality of the responses depended heavily on the persona I created. So here's what I did. Every day this week, I started off by asking each coach, "What should I focus on today?" And their responses were surprisingly nuanced. Pi would ask me how I was feeling, what was on my mind, and then suggest 3 achievable priorities based on my mood. It was oddly comforting to have an AI that didn't tell me what to do but helped me figure it out myself. But then by mid-morning, I'd usually feel the urge to procrastinate. So I turned to Replika. Its advice was a mixed bag. Sometimes it was insightful, like when I told it I was feeling lazy and it reminded me that rest is important too. Other times it was overly cheerful, like when it suggested I dance to my favorite song to boost my energy, which, while fun, didn't always work. But it was always there ready to listen and offer a quick chat. When I really needed a boost, I'd open Wysa. And on day 3, I had a bit of a personal dip, stress from work, fatigue, low motivation. I opened Wysa and typed, "I feel stuck." What happened next blew me away. Instead of saying, "You've got this," or "You're amazing," which is what most AI tools do, Wysa walked me through a structured CBT exercise. It helped me identify the thought, the feeling, the behavior. Then it gently questioned the belief behind it. Is it really true that nothing goes my way? Can you think of a time when something good happened unexpectedly? It's almost eerie how well Wysa understood the process of reframing negative thoughts. By day 5, I created a custom character in Character.AI, a stoic coach named Marcus, inspired by Marcus Aurelius. Every night I asked him to give me a philosophical review of my day. Did you act with intention? Did you waste time on things outside your control? Did you treat others with patience? Sounds silly, right? But every night it gave me clarity. I started noticing that I was less reactive, more focused, less self-critical. Now, this isn't just about self-improvement. It raises a huge question. Are AI life coaches the future of self-help? Well, let's be realistic. These tools are still limited. They can't understand deep context. They don't feel anything. And if you're struggling with trauma, grief, or serious mental health issues, they are not a substitute for real therapy. But for everyday reflection, for breaking mental loops, for daily emotional maintenance, they're surprisingly effective. And here's the kicker. They're free, always available, and non-judgmental. Think about it. The stigma around therapy is slowly fading, but finding the right therapist is hard. It takes time, money, and often insurance. AI offers an accessible alternative, a chance to experiment with different techniques without the commitment or cost. But what surprised me the most wasn't the insights or the exercises. It was the act of typing out my thoughts and feelings. It made me more mindful, more aware of my emotional state in a way that felt good. This is Thinkwired UK. If you liked this video, subscribe for more deep dives into AI, cognition, and the future of self-development. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.